Hello again. Viewers probably saw Rishi Sunak being photographed with his new best friend, the Prime Minister of Albania, the day before yesterday. They look very chummy, and they've announced that they've agreed a way to stop Albanians sailing here as asylum seekers, because they can now be hoofed straight out of the country and sent home again, with the approval of the Albanian government. Just before Christmas, British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak announced that he had struck a deal with the Albanian government and that they would raise no objection to the return to their country of Albanian asylum seekers who had their applications turned down. And now the Prime Minister of Albania has flown here specially to say that that's quite right and that it's all going to work out perfectly. Some people, and I won't say gullible people, but some people were very pleased to hear this announcement because, of course, an awful lot of those supposed refugees crossing the English Channel in small boats are actually Albanians coming here to work, whether by opening barber's shops or tending cannabis farms. Almost half of the people in those boats now claiming asylum are Albanian. The same people who took at face value the deal with Rwanda thought that this new scheme would mean fewer Albanians coming to this country. Mugs. Of course, even if this gets off the ground, it will not reduce by a single person the number of Albanians coming to Britain. In fact, it will increase the number. To see why, we need to remember firstly what the Albanian ambassador to London said at the time that the new arrangement between Britain and Albania was signed. He claimed that it was Britain's fault that tens of thousands of Albanians were crossing the Channel in dinghies, because Albanian migrants don't have the possibility to apply for legal migration. In other words, if only we would let them just turn up at Heathrow Airport on flights from Albania and give them the right to come and live in this country, then they wouldn't have to sail across the Channel in small boats. In the description to this video, I give a couple of links about this. The Albanian Prime Minister was here a couple of days ago and expressed his willingness to help stop the many thousands of Albanians coming here illegally. Listen carefully though, and you can hear the same catch which his ambassador mentioned in December. The only way it would work, according to the Albanians, is if Britain opens up a legal route for economic migrants to come and live in Britain. This is the price demanded by the Albanians for cooperating with Britain by taking back all those failed asylum seekers. We can be pretty sure that Rishi Sunak has agreed to this, because otherwise he and his Albanian counterpart would not have been smiling and posing for the cameras, as they can be seen doing in the thumbnail to this video. In other words, this is no more than a publicity exercise and will do nothing at all to reduce immigration to this country from Albania. Sunak is desperate to stop the small boats coming here and has promised to do so by the end of the year. So he's starting to sweat. He will do anything at all to make this happen. In short, just as with Rwanda, the deal is not about reducing immigration at all. It is about us sending illegal immigrants to a country and receiving in exchange legal immigrants. Common sense should have told us that the Albanians wouldn't have agreed any deal unless they actually stood to gain from it. What they stand to gain is we're getting thousands of their citizens to come and live in this country. Immigration from Albania will be increasing this year, not being reduced.